So 2 years ago we had Jacques Van Steen come to be the conductor of the Ulster Youth Orchestra. He's very busy with the Ulster Orchestra. He has a title there as a visiting conductor, and we got him involved as the principal conductor of the orchestra. So we had a very successful series of concerts 2 years ago, and we've brought him back in again this year. And what Jacques likes to do is bring his students with him, to bring them as part of the process. 2 years ago we had Tom Featherston-Hoff, and this year we have César. And what's interesting is César has stayed for the whole course. Usually we have one conductor for the first few days and then we bring in our principal conductor. But César has stayed through the whole time, so they can bounce ideas off each other and collaborate together. And César is actually conducting the first piece tonight, the Kabalevsky Overture. So we're going to have a Cuban conductor and a Dutch conductor within the same program, playing very different music, which will hopefully bring a different element to it.
The conductors are great. They're really, really, really awesome. It's really cool being able to work with different conductors and getting used to different styles of conducting. And Jack's been incredible at just directing us and helping us understand different styles, especially because the Prokofiev and the Bartók they're so contrasting in their musical language. So it's great just to get his advice and all his knowledge on how we can best kind of convey that.
I came to the Ulster Youth Orchestra when I was 21. A lot of these kids are from 15 to 23, but I came in quite late while I was studying music, and it was instrumental in me becoming a professional, because for the first time I was with all these like-minded people, people who aren't studying music, people who are doctors or people who are still in school, but it was intensive, this 10-day course, which is full of lots of fun activities as well, but also just really, serious music as well. And I think it's so important in Northern Ireland to have our brightest and best musicians come together.
Being able to play music as advanced as the Bartók Concerto for Orchestra is an amazing opportunity, because youth orchestras don't normally tackle this kind of rep.
Working with Jack and César is really interesting because we're able to develop musical insights to the storytelling aspect of the pieces and really develop that to an extra level.
Yeah, in this programme we have 3 very different pieces. We start with the Kabalevsky Overture, which is really rapid and has a lot of flair to it. We've got Prokofiev Romeo and Juliet Suite, which is we've taken music from the ballet, or Jacques has taken the music from the ballet and chopped it into a suite. It's a very, very long piece of music, so we're sort of giving you the highlights from it. And then to finish the programme, we have Bartók Concerto for Orchestra. We usually think of concertos as being one player with an orchestra accompanying as a showing of virtuosity. But here, with what Bartók's done, is give everybody a moment to shine. So it's a big orchestra. We've got 2 harps, which is unusual. We've got big percussion. We've got big brass. We've got all the winds, and it's a showpiece for everybody.
Yeah, being in the woodwind is really good fun because there's lots of solo opportunities. We often get to share our parts as well. So I'm sharing principal with the other flute player this year, which is great. And especially in the Bartók, there's lots of very exposed moments for woodwind, so you really get the opportunity to be a soloist as well as playing in the bigger tutti sort of forces. And
just because of the time it was written in, it is a little bit more angular. It's not quite so predictable, so it's a really, really fascinating piece to listen to. It would be my favourite. The ending, I'm a trombone player, so at the very end we just get these huge brass chords that just spread out and take over the music, and it's just a wonderful piece.
It's really interesting that the Bartók is this very eerie piece. It's kind of unknowable in a way, and the Prokofiev is very romantic, and we can really exert our passion into the piece, which I think is such a brilliant thing.
So once we finish our concert in the Ulster Hall, that's us. We pack down, and that's us. We don't see each other for a year. The process now is the repertoire is decided for next summer. We get the kids to audition in December. They're appointed in January, and then we see us all next August again.
One of the best things about UYO is the social scene. Not only the staff, they really incorporate fun, but also a balanced amount of pressure into the orchestra. I find it very easy to make friends here because everyone's so of similar nature and interest, and it's just really interesting seeing new friendships develop, and then hopefully continue for the rest of our lives.